Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasulihil Kareem amma ba'd. Our today's topic is combining a small istifham with harufe jara, and that combination brings change in the meaning of a small istifham. For example, we know that ma and maza, we use these asma for saying what. And when we prefix these with the lamzir li, which is harf jar, and the meaning becomes for what or why. Li ma li maza. For what? Why? Similarly, mimma is basically min ma. Min means from, ma what. So mimma, when we combine it, we read it like mimma. We say it like mimma. So mimma, from what? Fima, in what? Amma, from what point of view? Liman, for whom. Mimman, which is min man, mimman, from who. Min, from, man, who. Min aina, from where. Ila aina, to where. Ila mata, up to when. And become, in how much. Come is how much, and bazir b, when we prefix that with this harf jar, that becomes in how much. Ba usually means with. So with how much, in how much. So if you want to ask price of something, you will say become. In how much is that? Let us look at some examples. Limanil kitabu, which basically is liman al kitabu. And if you remember from one of the previous videos, when we combine ism which has al on it, which lam is silent, then the previous word, the last alphabet of the previous word, is either given fatha, kasra, or dhamma. Most of the time it is kasra. So here we are saying lima nil kitabu, which is liman al kitabu. Who does this book belong to? Whose book is this? Lima anta jalisun fil maktabi. Lima, why? Why you? Jalisun, sitting in the office. Why are you sitting in the office? So this lima is like ma, like this, but sometimes it is written without alif. For example, here lima, we can write lima without alif. Fima, we can write like this, fima. And amma, we can write this like this without alif, amma. Meme, sometimes you can write like this, and sometimes you can write like this. In Quran, quite often it is written like this. So this example is from Quran, surah number 40, ayah number 16. Limanil mulkul yoma lillahil wahidil kahar. Limanil mulkul yoma, which is liman al mulku al yoma, if we don't combine these. So whose sovereignty is today? Who does the kingdom belong today? Who is all sovereign today? Lillahi, for God, for Allah. Lillahil wahidil kahar. So the sovereignty today belongs to God, who is one and only, and who is all powerful. So that's the day of the judgment. Then we have another example from Quran, surah number 61, ayah number 2. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu lima taquluna ma la ta'lamun. O those of you, O you who are believers who have accepted the invitation, lima, again, ma is written without alif here. So, lima takuluna, why do you say ma la talamun, what you do not do? So, if you promise something, fulfill your promise, for example. So, don't say what you do not do. Don't say something which you find unable to do. So that's what it means. Lima, it's important to point out here that when we say lima or limaza or mimma, if you remember our one of the first videos, second or third, Arabic has three type of kalima, and the kalimat are ism, fail, and harf. So liman here is a combination of two kalimat. One is ism and lamzirli is harf or particle. So we can say this is combination of particle and noun. So basically these are two words we can say. So liman, when we combine these are two kalimat. I'm saying kalimat from the English point of view. We know that in Arabic, one is a kalima, two is kalimatani, which is dual, and the three plus, which is plural, is kalimatun. So that's how we say. Lam zer li is used for something which you have possession of, but usually it's belonging rather than real possession. For example, if I want to say in Arabic, I have a brother, I will say li ahun, I have a brother. That doesn't mean I have possession of the brother. But if I want to say I have pen, then I'll have to say in Arabic, not lamzirli, but in the kalamun, I have a pen, which basically means this is my possession. Brother is not exactly possession, that's belonging, relation. So that's the difference between lamzirli and inda. I should write down here perhaps. That's lamzirli, li, and inda. Inda. So inda for possession, real possession, something which is your property. And lamzirli is usually used for something which belongs to you rather than your possession as such. So today's video is very short, but it was important to cover this topic as well. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.